Alright, quick little video. Try to keep this short and to the point. I don't know the context of the video that I watched on Instagram. I did save it, and I'll probably review the comments down the road and see what really happened. But that made me remind of a few things that happened 5 or 6 years ago, right? You have people in power, government in power. And this video was a DSS agent, a child care safety agent, whatever, bullshit, trying to take a kid away from a parent and telling the parent that the parent couldn't speak and telling the parent that you interrupted me twice. You don't have the right to speak to me. And this was in America. I don't know what state it was in, but this was in America because the child was sick. The child has a disease, and I don't know what type of disease the child has, but because the parents are deciding not to go with the recommendation of the doctor, DSS is there, the cops are there, gonna take the kid away and take the kid to the hospital and take the kid to get medical treatment because the mom's not a good mom. We have allowed, and again, I don't know the whole context of that situation, but we have allowed the government so much power that you allowed people that don't have kids or have kids, whatever, to come to your house and say, you have to do this for your kid. You have to do this for your kid. You have to do this for your kid. And even if you're the best parent ever and you never once hit your kid, even though you're the nicest parent ever, but you don't agree with vaccines or you don't agree with certain politics or whatever, they can come to your house and say, this is the problem. And when 2020, 2021 happened, there was a lot of videos of that. You had cops pull their dick out and say, the kids can't play in the park. How dare you let your kids go outside and exercise? And there was one that hit Tucker Carlson that got really really good attention in my opinion, because it was showing you how dickhole cops was. And the cops wrote a report on it. And like in the report 4 or 5 times, well, the mother, the parents only lived in a trailer. And I'm like, they believe that you're below them because you want your kids to go outside and play. You want them to draw on the sidewalk or draw on your driveway with chalk. So the cops are going to come and say, they can't do that. And now you have DSS over the past 20 years that have been getting more power to take kids away to fuck with parents for no reason. And I'm not saying that there's parents that shouldn't be parents. I get that. I've seen videos, bad videos that you don't even want to talk about. And for some reason, Instagram and YouTube wants to send me that at nighttime. I'm like, whoa, I don't want to have a bad dream. Had a nightmare the other night, and I'm like, don't like that shit. But that's the thing. You have government that they believe they are better. There's a TV show, a clip of a movie or a TV show, I'm not sure what it is, but this guy is getting oil from the Mexican restaurant to recycle it into biodiesel. And he has a son that's around 10 years old, and the kid is not in school, right? And of course the cop pulls up and says, well, the kid's not in school. And of course it's a TV show, a movie, but you have people like that. You have government agents like that believe that they are the king of the castle, that they can tell you as a parent what can go on. You have politicians that are doing that all across America. Shit, in this county here we have that. We have people on the Board of Education saying it's okay to teach trans books to 4th graders. That was a thing a couple months ago. You had a lot of kids transfer to private school right around Christmas time because of this shit. It is getting worse by the day to some extent. And it's like, what the fuck are we doing? Why are we not paying attention? Why are we not drawing the line in the sand and saying, stop? We're not doing it. You don't control us. Because here's the crazy thing. These agencies, that are doing this DSS, these child care people, these people that can just take your kids from you, that can come and take your property from you, we have to pay taxes that pay their fucking salary. The reason why they exist is because we paid their salary. The reason why cops exist is because we paid their salary. The reason why the ATF and the IRS exist is because we paid their salary. And those two fucking agencies are there only for taxes. So if taxes didn't exist, they wouldn't exist. And people don't see that shit. And I think there's only a few people that understand it out of the population. It just pisses me off. Don't fuck with my family. Don't fuck with my money. Don't fuck with my property. Leave me the hell alone. If I want to live in a tent the rest of my life, that's none of your damn concern. But the government says it is. You guys have a good one.